5 facts about sea urchins that you need to know, unique but terrible. How well do you know sea urchins? The majority of people are still perplexed by this thorny creature, which is impossible to locate because it only inhabits specific regions. But are you familiar with sea urchin facts? This animal actually has a lot of intriguing characteristics that might both amaze and surprise you. Even if you only sometimes glance at something, perhaps learning about it will pique your curiosity. Here are some things about sea urchins that you should know. Are sea urchins still considered members of the same family as pigs on land? 1. Be abundant in species. What comes to mind when the term sea urchin is mentioned? Maybe everyone will only respond with a spherical, black, thorny animal. But as it happens, the picture of sea urchins is much more expansive than you might think. It turns out that there are more than 200 species of sea urchins. The color of each sea urchin may help you distinguish them since they are not only black but also vivid pink and deep purple in addition to black. 2. Having a very lengthy lifespan. Have you ever considered the lifespan of sea urchins? Even though the average lifespan of the species may only be up to 30 years, sea urchins have been found to live much longer lives, even outliving the average human lifespan. In the wild, sea urchins can live for up to 200 years. Who would have imagined that this animal, known as a sea urchin, could live that long, even exceeding the average human lifespan? This fact is undoubtedly rather astonishing. 3. Despite having thorns, this animal can still be eaten. Maybe most people think that the majority of sea urchins are just nasty thorns that aren't eaten at all. Contrary to popular belief, however, sea urchins can actually be eaten as a delicacy and are the most sought-after game. The sea urchin's egg has its own joys and even has a lot of protein in it. So, given that this is where these animals naturally inhabit, do not be surprised if they are hunted in warm waters. 4. Strong defense does not guarantee safety from predators. We are well aware that sea urchins have excellent defenses, as each body part is covered in thorns. However, there are still openings that could allow sea urchins to become prey for other creatures, so this does not guarantee that they are safe from predators. Some animals, like the sea otter, can easily overwhelm sea urchins due to their strength and special adaptations, which allows them to pierce the defenses of the urchins. 5. Sea urchins can be quite harmful to people. Despite the fact that sea urchins are not dangerous to people, divers frequently walk on or touch them by accident, which can have serious and even fatal consequences. Each of the poisonous sea urchin's thorns causes a puncture wound that becomes red and swollen and can even become infected if it is not treated right away. These are some things about sea urchins that you should be aware of. Despite having thorns covering every inch of its body, which gives it a beautiful and unusual appearance, this animal can actually be deadly and even cause death.